Hello, my name is K181 and welcome back to Sound Hunter 5 Battle of the Atlantic with the Wolves of Steel mod. Now, updated to version 2.09, well 2.0.9. We've moved on from Happy Times and we're now in Operation Drumbeat.
Welcome back, Hercules.
What are my mission orders?
Welcome, Captain. Our situation has once again taken a turn for the worse. Without any warning to us, our Japanese allies have attacked and destroyed the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor. Bound by our alliance, we have also declared war on the Americans. We are now at war with the greatest industrial power in the world. But there is also a positive side to this. The U.S. were hardly neutral for the past year, denying us a fair hunting ground with their security zone and convoy escorts. Now all restrictions for U-boats to act against American ships have been lifted. Estimating the American defenses to be close to zero, Vice Admiral Dönitz drew the plans for a swift and quick operation on their eastern seaboard. Considering the long distances to be traveled, Type 7 U-boats will require milk cow replenishment. Of course, surprise is of the utmost importance. So make sure to stay out of sight and avoid detection until the opening day of the offensive. Only attacks on large targets are approved prior to that date. Once in position, you will stick to your prescribed patrol area and engage targets at will. We believe there is no convoy system or blackout in place yet. Traffic is centered around the harbor of New York, going up to Nova Scotia to our friends in Canada, and down to the Gulf of Mexico and the rich oil fields. Pay particular attention to the oil tankers, for you can catch them here, where they depart. Good hunting.
Thank you. So, U-boat blitz. Sink 5,000 tons of your first patrol on the American coast. Quest mission. Meet with them to refuel. Well then, that's a nice mission. Thank you. Now I'll just quickly show you our boat.
Sure, what do you want?
U201 is the emblem. We actually have a decoy launcher this time, which is nice. We have a radar warning receiver. We have a normal hydrophone. And then we also have a radar sensor, which is not quite correct. Torpedo-wise,
What do you have in mind?
we have a couple new torpedoes. We have the T1 Fat One. Torpedo meant to be used when the heavy escort screens, making it impossible to approach the target. Steam-powered fat torpedoes can be set to take ladder-shaped trajectory through a convoy. Hopefully hitting something, make sure it's not you. And then we also have the T3 torpedo, a newer and cheaper version of the T2 G7E Liquid torpedo, more reliable than its predecessor. It has also been fitted with the top secret magnetic influence detonator. So we have one of those in the stern, along with a normal T2. We also have two T1 Fat Ones in the fore reserve, and the rest are normal T1s.
All right, I'll have the wheels loaded onto your boat.
Welcome
So
back.
let's start the patrol. And then we will talk a little bit about the actual ship that this submarine has its number after. Because 201 is the closest to the ship in question. The ship in question is pendant
Returning
number.
ship sighted. Bearing 7-6.
Thank you.
Yes, all stop.
Thank you. Oh, we got a pirate flag. Right, anyway. The ship in question.
Ship sighted.
Running on
Bearing
both diesels.
6-9.
Making
Oh, there's radar there.
4 knots in this weather.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
is...
Prepare for course change.
Yes, thank you. I'll just wait for this to all go.
Plotting course. Plotting course.
Half speed
Plotting
ahead.
course.
No, not half.
Returning to course.
Slow speed ahead.
Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
That's good enough for now. The actual ship that this our U-boat is taking after today is a member of Her Majesty's Royal Canadian Navy, or at the time, His Majesty's Royal Canadian Navy, pennant number K181, also known as HMCS Sackville, which was and is the last surviving Flower-class corvette to have served during World War II. She's currently she's currently moored in Halifax Harbour as Canada's National Naval Memorial. Don't worry, I'll get it. Anyway, her little bit for history. She was laid down as patrol vessel number 2 at the St. John Shipping and Drydock Company of St. John, New Brunswick in early 1940. The second of the Flower-class corvettes ordered by the Royal Canadian Navy. She was launched on the 15th of May, 1941. She was commissioned on December 30th, 1941.
Coastal defenses sighted. Bearing 5-7.
Her first working up patrol was sort of January, exact date is not given, where she rescued survivors from the sunken Greek ship Lily. And then she was unable to relocate her convoy, ONS 68. The first lieutenant took control of relieved the commanding officer and assumed command. The original crew was reposted, and the already trained crew of HMCS Badek under Lieutenant Commander Alan H. Edison was drafted onto the ship on the 6th of April 1942. Also in April, HMCS Sackville received a Canadian-built SW-1C radar and worked up at Halifax and St. Margaret's Bay.
4.
She was assigned to Escort Group C3 of the Mid-Ocean Escort Force, along with 2 others, on May 15th, 1942, to replace corvettes going for refit.
Ship sighted. Bearing 2-1.
Thank you. In August 1942, she fought a series of fierce actions defending convoy ON 115, and there's a French ship which we will not attack, because it's actually a German ship. Anyway, deprived of air cover by heavy fog, the convoy was attacked by 2 U-boat wolf packs off the coast of Newfoundland. On the 3rd, Sackville caught the German submarine U-43 on the surface and made a series of depth charge attacks that blew U-43 out of the water. U-43 managed to sneak away and retreat to Europe for repairs. The next day, Sackville attacked U-704 as it dived, causing it to break off its attack, leaving Sackville to rescue 2 survivors from an abandoned but still floating merchant ship. A couple hours later, Sackville detected U-552 on the surface with radar and landed a 4-inch shell on the submarine's conning tower, followed by a depth charge attack. U-552 nearly sank, but she managed to regain control and creep back to Germany heavily damaged. And she didn't continue her escort role until an extensive refit at Thompson Bros Machinery Co. Limited in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. When she returned, she was assigned to Escort Group C1. She was then reassigned to Escort Group to a brand new Escort Group, Group 9, in July. The group was then disbanded following the loss of 3 of its ships on the 20th to 22nd of September. The ship was then reassigned to Group C2, where she originally started, if I'm remembering right. No, C3 was when she first started. Remained work until she went to a refit in Galveston, Texas in February 1944. She was then worked up in Bermuda and assigned to Group C2, which left for Derry, escorting convoy HS-297 on the 29th of June 1944. At Derry, it was found that a serious leak was in one of her boilers. Repairs were unsuccessful, so she was then deemed no longer suitable for convoy escort work. Since she'd only recently been modernized, she was then assigned for training at HMCS King on the 29th of August 1944. Almost immediately after, however, the decision was made to convert her to a loop layer, basically anti-submarine indicator loops across harbor entrances. Her damaged boiler removed to provide storage for the cable, and the 4-inch gun replaced with repaired cranes. She remained in this role until it paid off in April 1946 and laid up in reserve. A little bit of a history. Just a small bit, considering she was in the fiercest parts of the Battle of the Atlantic. And there is a German merchant. Definitely don't want to shoot her.
Slow speed ahead.
So, I will break things off here, and I'll get us across the Atlantic to our rendezvous with the milk cow. And then I will bring you back. So I will see you then.
Waters, Captain.
Yes, thank you. I'm all aware. Right then, we have a chance for some fun before we even reach our patrol zone. They're currently at 75% fuel, well 70% fuel. And we got reports of a enemy convoy. A small convoy. Longitude, of course, southeast. So southeast is like that. Speed 7 knots. I'd like to move that around. I guess I can't. So, do some quick math. Doing 7 knots. Wait, no, not Mark. It's one of the other ones. Ruler. If they're doing 7 knots and they're going for an hour, then they can cover 10 kilometers. So, that's 1 hour. Wait, no, keep that there. Two. And I'll keep doing this and setting us a course to try and intercept. So I will see you then. Well, I think we found our milk cow, however, she seems quite reluctant to be slowing down. She's going ahead at quite the pace.
Rudder 3 degrees to starboard.
Let's go in and close and see if that will get her to slow down. Hopefully it will. Hopefully.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard. Extreme speed ahead.
Let's go in and close in. And hopefully she will slow down. Time accelerate a little bit. Unless this is not the milk cow and we're just chasing a U-boat.
Rudder 4 degrees to starboard. Rudder 0 degrees to starboard. Rudder 4 degrees to port.
Come on.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard. Rudder 3 degrees to port. Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
Come on, guys. You're supposed to be refueling us.
Rudder 1 degrees to port.
If ever so slight rudder.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
Bring us alongside, hopefully. Hopefully they will actually, you know, refuel us. Here's hoping. Is there an engineer thing? Nope. Nope. No.
Full speed ahead.
Come on, guys.
New course 30 4
Nope.
degrees.
Nope. 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 No. 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 No.
Rudder
No.
0
Nope.
degrees to starboard.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't collide. Ow.
Rudder 3 degrees to port. All stop.
Don't think anything was damaged. Luckily not. Luckily not. Well, this... I don't think this is working right. Either that or that's not our boat that we're supposed to be meeting. Starting to just running off again. Well, let's actually see. Did they run off? What are they doing? Yeah, they're going away. And circling around. They're going around us. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that that wasn't our milk cow. So, ever planned for this eventuality, I went and requested a resupply. Now, I know for certain that that ship is there, because it's been sitting there. So, we got another 600 kilometers to go.
Yes, returning to course. Half speed ahead.
Then we'll resupply on fuel.
Prepare for course change.
So I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we actually meet with our resupply. Since the milk cow didn't work out. So I'll see you then. We found our resupply ship. She's been just doing circles out here. And her flag is bugged out. Hopefully we'll be able to actually resupply here. Because we are at 50% fuel right now. Which is something I would like to rectify. I'd like to not be at 50% fuel. Let's not press the spacebar and send the crew attacking us. There we go. KM inland. Refit complete. Thank you very much.
Rudder
KM inland.
5 degrees to starboard.
Let's make sure it didn't steal away our radar or nothing. Yep, radar is still there. Thank you very much. That actually worked this time. Your flag is bugged out, and you got a soldier on board, but other than that, that worked out perfectly fine. Thank you very much. So we're now fully stocked with fuel. And if we had used any munitions, we would also be fully stocked with munitions. So, it is time to
Returning to course.
head off towards the American Eastern Seaboard and do some hunting. So, I'm going to break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we find something to hunt. So I'll see you then. We've got ourselves a target. Let's quickly dive.
Speed ahead. Plotting course.
Yes, quite quickly dive, guys. Open tube 1. Let's start identifying her. It's a merchant. Looks like she had a ooh, that's new. KL-12.
Engage electric motors.
Up a little bit. Looking for a very specific thing. It has almost like a canopy over it.
Current depth 10 meters.
The cargo, VL, Victory. Might be a troop ship. Oh, troop. Yep. Large liner. Foreign passenger. That might be that. Have we completely turned? Yes we have. So let's stop. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's her there. That is a 3. Then it is 3 here. Line up mast height 22.5. That's just half. Yep, that's like 3,000. Right about there. Angle on bow right now. I'll call it 45 for now. Let's let her come on. We do need to perform more accurate range and AOB angles. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Rearrange her. She is now at 4.5. Which puts her at 2,000 meters away. That's at 2,800. Let's scooch that up to there. That is close enough. Need her speed, so bring up in that. She has a length of 80. Oh, mess that up. Alright, so she's doing 27 time. If it was 100, it'd be just over 7 knots. Length. So it is time. So 27, line it up with 80. Just under 6 knots. knots. Lock that in. Let her come on a little bit more till she's basically 90 degrees on. And then we'll fire tube 1. Alright, there she is. One last quick range estimation. Six and a half. 22 and a half. 1,400. Right there. Lock that in. That's not quite 90 yet. Come on. Alright. 8590, right about there. 2, 1. Fire.
Fired. Closing tube 1. Wird geschlossen.
Okay. Don't know why it gave the launch sound twice, but there we are. So far it's looking good.
New contact, merchant, moving fast, constant distance, bearing 341, medium range.
Is that merchant there? I think it is. It is. There's our torpedo. Let's see. Yep, that's looking good. That is looking dead on.
Torpedo impact.
There we go. First kill of the war. Well, at least on this patrol. She was a small passenger carrier, right as we suspected, for 1,900 tons. Yep. The Aspasora. And that is, yep, her coordinates right there. So one ship sunk for 1,979 tons. A very nice start to the patrol. A very nice start. So surface the boat.
Surface the boat.
Now we'll put one of the ladder search patterns in, just in case. I guess they're still loading that in. So once they're done loading that in, we'll put a ladder search pattern into. Well, we'll take the external out. I'll keep us going up this coast, since that was dead on the American East Coast line. I'll keep us going up this way, and I'll bring you back should we find any other ships to sink.
Speed ahead.
So I will see you then.